Here's Yvonne. Good morning, Yvonne. Let me go into the bigger camera. And we'll start off with spinal cord breathing. Just really ease into it. Really feel that connection with the ground through the feet. A little bit of bend in the knees. And then breathing in. Spilling out the front of the pelvis, opening up the chest, opening up the throat. It's a really nice idea to think about opening up the throat. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out. Tucking the pelvis underneath, rounding the back. It's really gentle, like that morning stretch. Following your breath, so just with ease of movement and ease of breath. On your next inhale, just rotate to one side and just breathe in and out down that side. And then in again, and out down the middle. And then rotate to the other side. An inhale and an exhale. Another inhale. And then exhale down the middle. And then just one more. Inhale and exhale down the middle. And take a rest when you've done that. Let's do a little bit of a leg swing. So balancing on one leg, just freeing up the swing leg and then balancing on the other side, stabilizing. Balance. Freeing up this hip. Balance. Remember when we're balancing, it's always good to have in mind tall through the spine. So it's not just the ground that's stabilizing you, it's also that connection up as he falls over towards the sky. Just freeing up that swing leg. Again, just nice and easy. And breathing easy in and out through the nose. And then good shake. Give your legs a good shake. Stand for a moment. Then one palm towards the ground. Other palm towards the sky. Lengthen out the spine. Once you get that spine nice and long, you can just do a little lean over to the side. So it's like you're squeezing a lemon between your ribs and your hips. So we get this nice lengthening through the rib cage. And then swap sides. Breathing in, lengthen first. And squeeze, feel that nice movement there through the ribs. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And again, follow your breath. So if you need to go a little bit quicker, still keep it smooth. We shouldn't feel as if we're getting out of breath or holding the breath at all when we're doing this. So it's that lateral movement through the spine. Always lengthen first. You might feel that little stretch in the armpit. And just think we're creating space for the breath. Do one more to each side. No holding of the breath. There's that lull at the top, but we're certainly not doing any extended holds. And then a little bit of a shakeout. Popping your fingers just underneath the collarbones there. And we'll just do some nice elbow circles. And as you're doing this, get that upper spine moving a little bit. Again, if you have any joint pain or anything, just do smaller circles. You can just do little circles. It's not about, I say it every week, but it's not about pushing and forcing or straining. It's not about no pain, no gain. So imagine you're just drawing circles on the walls either side of you with your elbows. Just breathing in and out easily. Just change direction. Get some nice crunches going on. It's amazing now. Some mornings lots of crunches and other mornings you don't get as many. And then do a little bit of paddling. So one goes forwards, the other one goes backwards. So this is nice because you're getting that rotation through the spine as well. So keep long through the spine. We're not in this position here. Keep lifted and lengthened through the crown. So you get that rotation through the spine. Keep the shoulders down, lift the elbows up. Those elbows high up, keeping the shoulders down. Again, going in your range of motion, but see if you can get the elbows a little bit higher, keeping the shoulders down. And then swap directions. So if you're going forwards, you just go backwards. Lift the elbows, keep the shoulders down. And take a rest. I like that one. I haven't done that one for a while actually. Shake out your arms a little bit after that one. And then let's do a little bit of knocking. Back to the easy ones. Back to the ones we like. Really now relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the upper back. And just glancing side to side. It doesn't have to be a big twist. It's just glancing side to side. And then just gradually slowing it down now into water waves. And really take your time here to just really sense the resistance through the arms. So it's almost like you're going so slowly that you don't want to disturb the air around you. If you imagine if you get like a streak of sunlight and you can see all the little particles floating in the sunlight, you're really just not disturbing any particles at all, just very gently. Relax the shoulders, soften the shoulders, relax the upper back, keep tall through the spine. And then see if you can go a little bit lower. So not quite going into a squat, but if you've got any pain in the knees or anything like that, just stop. But see if you can just go a little bit lower, just bending the knees a little bit more. It's like you're just reaching down, but not leaning forwards. Really grounded through the feet. And then slowly stand a little bit taller. And go even slower. See if you can go even slower. Slower, 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 slower. So imagine you're watching a slow motion film. Or you're starring in a slow motion film. And take a rest. Shake your legs out a little bit if you need to. Let's do a little bit of an arm stretch. It's always good to stretch the arms and the lung meridian when we're particularly focusing on breathing. We'll go shoulder and a bit width apart. But again, your comfortable width, but we do need to go slightly wider on this stance. And it's the one where we literally just drop our pelvis towards the ground. So we're literally just dropping a center of gravity down. Knees are gliding over the toes, so you can turn the feet out a little bit more. You'll feel that stretch a little bit in the groin. You'll feel that engagement a little bit in the glutes there. Again, just go to your comfortable depth. I'll show you from the side. So I'm not doing a squat. I'm not tilting into a squat. Nice and wide. I've got a nice, not flat back, because you don't have a flat back. You have still that little bit of curve there, but I'm not hinging back or forwards, and I'm just lowering my center of gravity. Pelvis is not changing position at all, just lowering center of gravity. So just get into that position, nice and strong, and just do a few of those, lowering and then standing tall. If you get any pain in the hips, just do a little bit of movement. You don't have to do a big movement. Stand tall. So you straighten the legs to stand tall. Lower those knees, glide out over the feet. And then once you've got this little bit of movement going, I can feel it in my hips today, it's a good one. Once you've got this little bit of movement going with the lower body, we'll do that arm stretch as we push out to the side, stretch out the arms, flex the fingers. And then back down and push out. Straighten the arms. Straighten the arms. You can feel a few little crunches going out through the arms. This is great if you're working at a computer. Really flex the wrists so your fingers point towards the sky. Shoulders down. Keep tall through the upper body. Let's do a couple more. And then come back up to standing. And walking your feet back into your shoulder width apart. Pulling down the heaven in 6 directions. So breathing in, palms facing up. Breathing out as we rotate. Just move forward a bit so I don't take the wall out. A little bit of bend in the knees, breathing in. And then breathing out as you come back down the center. And then breathing in. Just breathing light, not taking full breaths. Breathing out. Breathing in, the breathing should be quiet, soft, effortless. Just the right amount of air that you need. Not too much air, not too little air. This pulling down the heavens is always good, whether you do the 6 direction one that we're doing today or just the standard one. It's always nice to do this outside, because then you're looking at the sky rather than at your rather grotty ceiling blinds I've got here at the minute. Let's do one more. So we started on that side, so this side. And then just finishing with a little bamboo in the wind just before we move into our seated breath work. So just bringing your feet together. Feeling that contact with the ground, feeling safe and stable, connected to the ground, lengthening up the spine, and then just relaxing the eyes, closing the eyes, relaxing the brow, softening the brow, relaxing the face muscles. And just allowing the body just to rock, sway, spiral as it needs. Softening the chest, softening the belly, and then softening deep down into the hips. So where you have your hands just resting on the lower belly, just soften. Notice any physical sensations here in the lower belly, in the lower dantian as you're breathing in and out. Just letting the breath be effortless. And now just taking a calm, slower, fuller breath in through the nose, filling up the lungs to about 70%, filling the belly, and then opening your eyes, stepping out, Give ourselves a gentle brush down, so brushing the hands, brushing the crown, the head, back of the neck, arms, around the back of the legs. Give your belly a rub, and then just take your seat, find your comfortable seat. So you could be sitting on the floor or on a chair, whatever is suitable for you. If you're sitting on a chair, make sure it's nice and stable, and make sure that you feel comfortably supported wherever you're sitting. So that helps the mind know, that helps tell yourself that you are safe subconsciously, which is good to know. And then working with the spine, just nice and strong through the spine, just sitting tall but not rigid. So think of that strong back, a strong spine. And then you can relax your face. So let's start with the brow or the forehead. Relax the forehead. Soften and relax the forehead. Soften and relax the eye sockets. And we're going to do a 4-6 count in a moment. I'm going to share the screen so you'll be able to watch a visual if you prefer to watch a visual. If you want to close your eyes, that's absolutely fine. You can close your eyes because I will guide you as we go through the count. So we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds, out for 6 seconds. So we're doing there 6 breaths per minute. So this is the sort of like breath rate when we're looking at things like heart rate variability, that sense of being in the zone, what we call resonance frequency breathing. The studies are showing that anywhere between 3 and 7 breaths per minute in a resting posture. This is not when you're running or when you're walking or even when you're working. This is sort of like the optimal breath rate for a seated or relaxed practice. We breathe just the right volume of air, so we don't breathe too much air, we don't breathe too little air. So relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw, softening and relaxing the chest and the shoulders, and relaxing down into the belly, even down into the hips. See if you can have a very subtle sense of the hips expanding and the pelvis expanding as you're breathing in. And we're going to go into the rhythm in a moment. If you lose the rhythm, it's not a problem, just stop. Maybe take a slightly fuller breath and then just settle back into the rhythm as and when is comfortable for you. So just taking a natural breath out and breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breath in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breath in, breath out, 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 breath in, breath out. Remember, you can breathe into the back, feel that breath in, and breath out, relaxing, soft breath out. breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Keep it calm and smooth, breath in. There's that subtle lull at the top and then breath out. Same with the lull at the bottom and breath in, breath out, 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 breath in, breath out. And I'm going to leave you for a minute, just see if you can follow that rhythm. You can follow the screen if you're watching the screen, or if you have your eyes closed, just keep in mind the rhythm of your breath. See if you can keep that breath in for 4 and out for 6. Just breathing in your own comfortable rhythm, and if you have your eyes closed, just very slowly opening your eyes. Maybe taking a little stretch as you're sitting. A little bit of cat-cow, a little bit of heart to sky as you're sitting. It's quite a nice one, a little bit of a twist, a bit of a twist. Good. So our Tuesday morning sorted, hopefully. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll do a little bit more strength and movement on Thursday. Thanks for joining as always. See you Thursday. Take care. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.